Hi guys, Jim here. It is Sunday, the 31st of January, nearly past the first month of 2021. And welcome back to my State of the Strava, where I take a little look back through my week in running. Last 4 week total activities 29. That's obviously there are some days that had double runs and that sort of thing, but actually you can see I've only had 4 days off in total this month. Some of these are a bit lighter in effort, so not to say that I have smashed it entirely out the park, but nevertheless, I'm really pleased with that. Good start to the year, and you can see I've just crept up a little bit in terms of certainly the hours on feet have crept up. So this week was my highest effort week of the month, which is what you want to see. So let's have a quick look at what I got up to. As ever, I like to use my training log. Take a quick look through my history. So the important one, as ever, 63k for the week, 62.9. I think we can round that one up. Super pleased with that. Yet another week above my goal target. You can see I've been sub 60 every week this year so far. So that's really good. And just the one rest day, as I said, and 2 rest days last week. So coming into this week, not too bad. So what did I get up to? Well, you'll have seen my last week. We ended on a snowy Sunday, which was nice, and the the run I did on Tuesday still had quite a bit of snow left over. So yeah, that lasted over a day, and you can see it was still pretty thick. So didn't last long through Tuesday. Tuesday was a bit warmer, but yeah, it was really nice. And just an early morning, still pretty dicey out there. See what I did there. Early morning, easy 6K. Pretty chilly to be fair, but nevertheless, just kept a nice easy pace. So on Wednesday, I did an easy 10K. I had to try and, work's getting a bit busy, so it's challenging to keep the distance up every day. It's getting lighter, so hopefully I can get out a bit earlier, so I can maybe squeak in some longer runs in the morning. But yeah, so I was able to sneak out for a 10K over lunch. And I did it a little bit quicker than I've been doing some of my easy runs. So you can see sort of lots of 5.0s, 5.1s, 5.19s. So my graded adjusted pace of 5.10, a little bit faster than previous 10Ks. Found this nice loop, which is good. Heart rate 160. So yeah, I admit, still not seeing the heart rate come down. My Fitbit tells me my resting heart rate has dropped to 50, which is the first time it's been at 50 since last October. So I'm really happy with that. Hopefully that at least that's a sign things are going in the right direction, even if I'm not necessarily seeing it come through in the running. Cadence of 172 is pretty standard. So on Thursday, I did a 4K, not really a workout. So this was, I struggle to call this a workout, to be fair, but I did try and put in a little bit of extra effort. I knew I could only nip out very briefly. Firstly, it was getting dark, so a bit late in the day, so I knew I was only going to be able to nip out for 20 minutes or so. So I thought I might as well at least try and put in a shift. So about sort of 4:30s ish on average. Grade adjusted, a little bit over 178. So as I say, 180 is about my race cadence. So good to get the legs turning over a bit more normally. And then heart rate on such a short run, it's hard for the heart rate to actually mean too much. Although you can see even there, it's creeping up into the 160s. I really wouldn't call this a workout, but you get to use the workout button when you're labeling up your runs. And I haven't used it for a while, so yeah, just wanted to get one in there. So 4K at 4:32 pace, relative effort 28. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, felt harder than it should have done, to be honest. On Friday, I just chucked in another easy 6K in the morning. Yeah, nothing really to write home about there. 5:26 pace. So yeah, that was bang on my easy running sort of route, chilling, as I say. Saturday, not too bad. So I got in just a bit over 10K. See if you get that reference, Dream of Spring. But it was very horrible out there. Cold, wet, and windy. -3. I mean, wind wasn't too bad, I suppose. But yeah, -3, raining the whole way around. I actually chucked a little video about this run on my Strava, on the channel, just to give myself a bit of motivation to actually get out there in the rain. And then nothing particularly interesting to write home about down here. So yeah, glad I got it done. Did leave me with quite a lot of distance to make up on the Sunday to get my 60K in for the week. So yeah, let's see how I managed it. And so over here we get to the coup de grace. Coup de grace? That's probably not the right word either, is it? Don't know what the word I'm thinking of is. Coup d'etat? That's definitely not the right word. So we have the long run, the typical traditional Sunday long run, 26K, my longest run for a long time, almost 2.5 hours. Really pleased that I was able to spend so much time on my feet. I would say once I up to about 20K, it was pretty good. Didn't really mind it at all. But after the 20K, it just felt really difficult. I don't know why. Well, I mean, I guess I've just run 20K, but it was really easy pace. 5:20s crept up a little bit in the middle, 5:30s, 5:40s. I did try and end a little bit quicker, so you can see. Yeah, a sub 5 minute K. Oh, and only on a grade adjusted basis, but so put a little bit of effort in, but not particularly. So yeah, just a bit disappointing that it still feels so hard. I mean, felt like -5. It was pretty cold. I tried to get out slightly earlier than I normally do my long runs. So let's see if I can get back into the habit of that. And then down here, so cadence of 169. Yeah, pretty standard. You can see all the times I've actually stopped. Can't remember all of them, but certainly the last couple here were just because I was feeling not great and just needed to catch my breath. And then the heart rate, it's just a bit irritating. Stubbornly high, anything above 170 for an easy run. Yeah, it's not ideal, and it's quite quickly up, right? I mean, it's 170, like almost from the off. So yeah, I feel like my fitness is going in the right direction. To be fair, I didn't sleep that well today, in fact. So maybe that played a bit of a part in it. Not sure. 453 feels very high. Again, I don't really know what that means, but it certainly, didn't feel like it was, 20 times harder than the 4K easy workout that I did before. So who knows? But yeah, so that was my week. If we look at my training calendar, we've just filled up the first month of the year. So always nice to just check in on the training calendar. And there we can see the nice progression of my long runs, which is quite clear. Annoyingly, my not long runs, I would say, have actually been trading down a bit. So I'm almost having to rely on my long runs to keep my mileage up for the week, which I suppose makes sense. But yeah, I would like to start taking the pressure off with doing a couple more sort of 10K runs in the middle of the week. Maybe chucking in the occasional, 15K, 10 miler sort of distance as a medium midweek run, rather than saving everything up for the weekend. Yeah, just to check in for the month. So first month of the year, 274. Let's call it 270. 274 kilometers. Not the most I've ever done in a month. Certainly very consistent, very solid. Want to see these blue bars keep on keeping on. You can certainly see if I flick back to 2020, you can see it's enormously the most consistent bit of form I've had in a long time. So at that sort of height, I would suggest. So yeah, but almost since last Feb, right? I mean, that was a pretty consistent month, but everything else has just been a bit hit and miss, to be perfectly honest. So yeah, pleased with that. Pleased with the first month of the year. hope all your years are going well, you're getting the training in that you want to be getting in, and that things are going about as well as they could be right now. So anyway, thanks very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Cheers.